Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Mega Man X8, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Now, of course, the only thing I bought was really a retried ship. If I bought something else at the end of part 1, just realize that I saved before I bought anything, and thus all my purchases were reset. So yeah, that was the only thing I bought to make sure I had more chances to do a level before I had to go back to the beginning. So out of these 8 stages, I think we're gonna go with Earthrock Trilobyte's level. Quell the Reploid Rebellion at the Metal Mine. Fair enough, I will do that. Okay, I think it'd be a good idea to bring Axel, and then Zero. I'm actually going to leave X behind this time.
Let me introduce your new navigators.
Nice to meet you, hunters. My name is Lair. My specialty is analyzing enemy abilities. I hope I can be of use.
Yes, instead of 1 navigator you can have with you, you can choose out of 3, but you can only take 1 at a time.
Hi, I'm Pallet. I'm good at analyzing routes through stages.
I don't suppose I need to say it, but I, Alia, will also assist in navigation.
Yeah, you didn't have to say it.
Before you head into battle, be sure to choose a navigator to assist you. Of course, if you're feeling confident, you can always choose to go it solo.
Yeah, so you can even choose to have no navigators with you. Now, if you know what to do, chances are you will not take a navigator with you. And it leads to less interruptions, so you know what? I will take that option.
Earthrock Trilobyte.
Alright, so now this is going to be our first of 8 Mavericks to take on. Doesn't this game just flow better than X7? Okay, now we got this giant mechanoloid chasing us. And that's gonna be a problem. But try to get as many medals as you can, of course. One of which involves these dinosaur bones. Okay, we got a rare metal. Rare metals are usually the white metals you will find. And in order to use certain chips for X or Zero or Axel, you need to find rare metals. Otherwise, you will not be able to get those chips at all. Not to mention, you also have to buy the chips as well, outside of, finding the rare metal. Okay, I don't think this part is flowing well for me. Like, Zero can do the most damage here. Oh. I think Zero just died on me. Bad timing, because he just grabbed some health. Okay. There, I'm feeling a little bit better about my chances. But I can't slow down because that mechanoloid is still chasing me. Okay, we're almost at the end of the first part. Watch out for that laser, because that'll also hurt ya. Now I just gotta wait. There, as long as you keep hitting that lever, you can activate the crane to use to attack the boss, or the mid-boss, rather. Just don't jump too high, otherwise you get hit by the laser. Just wait for the crane to go back to its original position, and then you can go. Oh good, I just got him! Now he's about to escape. So you know what? I'll let him escape. We just gotta chase him, that's all. Now we'll just grab these medals on the way. Unfortunately, I don't have the weapon required to release that capsule over there for X. So that's another reason I didn't take X with me. So we'll deal with that later. But for now, I'm going to try my best to get up on these girders. Because there actually is another item you can get here. Actually, I think I skipped it, so let me go back. You can get it as Zero, but you'll need a weapon that can allow you to move further. So you're better off just taking Axel. That way you'll have an easier time. Okay, that gives us more medals. That's great. And there's a rare metal. Awesome. So that's pretty much what I needed Axel for, just to get to that. Remember, you could have used Zero, but we don't have the appropriate weapon to make it easier. Now as for this, just time your jumps right, so that you don't get hit by these red orbs, because they can hurt you. And I died. Didn't even see those discs coming. Yeah, I guess I'll have to use a retried ship. But at least we just have to continue from this point. I don't think I need to grab that medal again. So I'm pretty sure I still have it. Do I? I should. Well, let me double check just to be sure. But I'm 100% sure that since I picked it up, I don't need to do so again, even though I died. Well, this I can still pick up again, but the rare medal, no. It's still there. It's still there for you to keep. The other medals, of course, you can still pick up, and that's a nice way to get more money. Okay, now this time be cautious. Like, I'm just gonna slow down a little bit, or try to spend some time in the air. Yeah, those guys aren't getting me again, unless it's different ones. Then that I can understand. Just gotta pay attention to the ground, that's all. Like so. Don't want to make that same mistake twice. At least I won't have to worry about dying, because at least I'm at full health. Man, that guy is so slow. Oh, took some damage, but that's alright. I'm gonna let Zero take over for now, while Axel recovers some health. I think that was some health there, which sadly Axel could not grab because I was controlling Zero. Okay, now you get to this part, and this is an absolute pain in the ass. Because you have to wait for all these crystal walls to be gone. So in other words, you just have to clear them. If you don't, well, you take damage. If you take too much damage, of course you die. Then you have to do all this again. So yeah, you have to wait for all of them to be gone. And it's pretty much the same pattern each time. Gets harder after a while. So just play it cool. Pay attention to the light. Because that's when the crystal walls are about to form. It's easiest with Zero because he has the double jump. If you had like X or Axel, you can still do it without taking hits, but you'd have a much harder time. That's much better. Alright, so now we gotta take on that mid-boss again. Same strategy as before, only the levers are in a different spot. And you have a different perspective to deal with. I don't think that hit him. This will. And you have to keep, like, switching sides. Because, remember, if you hit the lever on the right side, the crane's gonna go, well, to the left. Go to the left, you make it go to the right. And this just keeps going until you pretty much defeat the mid-boss. Just watch out for the fists, and remember, this Mechanaloid can grab you. And, well, I don't really need to tell you about the lasers. That's pretty much common sense. And that missed. Ah, missed again. There we go. Yes, I got him! So now we can go through the door and take on the boss! Let's do this. Earthrock Trilobyte, you're mine.
Warning. Warning.
The minerals we mine here are essential to the development of space. I don't suppose a half-baked prototype like you could guess what I'm getting at.
Half-baked? Prototype? Like?
You Mavericks never made a lick of sense to me. I've been chosen and you've been left behind. You'll never be as brilliant as me.
Ouch! Okay, so Armored Armadillo 3.0, I say 3.0 because remember that we had Crystal Snail in X2. So basically, if you do enough damage to him, you can take out that shell. But remember, he gets it back, kind of like what Crystal Snail does in X2. You'll shoot like 3 shots, they bounce around, kind of like Gemini lasers from, well, Mega Man 3. And those crystal walls can hurt you as well. Unfortunately, Axel is down. Just watch out for the crystal walls, because they can get knocked down right into you. Not to mention, Trilobyte can also push them. I'm gonna make sure those shots go away first before I use my third attack to take out that shield. Ah, damn it. Sadly, you cannot use your Z-Saber to destroy the shots. You just have to wait for them and stop bouncing, pretty much. Ah, damn it. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, how many more retry chips do I have left? 2. Okay, now it's 1. So we have to take on the boss again, this time with full health. Alright, let's try not to suck this time. Yeah, I'm not listening to that again. Alright, now let's do this for real. This time we just do it right. After a while, when you bring it down to a low amount of health, it will use some kind of overdrive attack. So you want to be careful with that. Oh! Yeah, I better switch out before Axel dies on me. I like to be able to use that double attack once we get to the overdrive mode. There, just keep him away from his shell. That way we can still keep damaging him. Just watch out for that dash. Okay, now let's do it. Let's see how much damage we're gonna do to this guy. Ooh, nice. Now overdrive mode is coming, I think. There it is. Now you see a bunch of crystal walls you have to dodge. And I don't think you can damage him in this phase. You have to wait for these crystal walls to go away. Once he's done shooting them, you can just go to town. Gotcha! Just crowned you with my Z-Saber. Okay, I could have done much better against Earthrock Trilobyte, because when I practiced this, I never died. Well, I died to the mid-boss, but not to the boss itself. But then again, I brought X in Zero, not Axel in Zero. I got the Rikyu done, Bound Blaster, and Crystal Wall. Aw, yeah. Okay, so playtime is 6 minutes 30 seconds. Grab 2 items.
That looked like a hard fight, but there was never any doubt that you'd come out on top.
Got 65% of the items. That means I have to come back here later, but I expected that.
Back. The rare metal you found has been made into a new chip. Rare metals contain powerful properties that are perfect for chip making. If you manage to find a rare metal, be sure to bring it to the lab as soon as you can.
I explained that, Palette. But anyways, let's go to the chip development. Let's see. What should I buy? Should I buy something for X to increase his life, or... I think I should go with... This is a tough decision here. Maybe we'll go with 0 instead. Okay, one of the rare metals gave me double barrier, but it cost like 20,000 metals. It sucks. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go with life up for X. Even though it's very costly. And increases X power by 8%, which is good. And it gives you a life up plus 1, but that's 3,000 metals. Give him a weapon up as well. And then I'll increase Zero's life. Now what else should I buy? I think I should buy a life bottle full. And let's see, I think that's going to be it for now. I should definitely take this opportunity to save. Now you might think I'm done with this video, but actually no. I think we can actually go back to Noah's Park. And I might want to do that.
Darn!
X? What's the matter? The mission's only just begun.
That's right. It's begun again. How long must this war go on?
He still hasn't gotten over X7, but at least he sounds less whiny. Ellipsis!
Just the thought of wiping the floor with those Mavericks makes my trigger finger itch.
Axel!
No, Aelia. Axel's right. There's no time to be wishy-washy here. Even as we speak, Mavericks are causing havoc.
Yeah, Axel was never really one for words. Well, not the right words at least. But in any case, we're gonna go back here. I think I should take... Yeah, I should definitely take X.
Roger.
And I'm definitely taking 0. Because we're gonna get some new items, and that involves these two. Well, at least this loading screen ain't very long. Compared to X7, you had loading screens for pretty much everything. Alright, so when you played through Noah's Park the first time, remember you can only go through certain parts with certain characters. Now when you go through this, you can pretty much play through the entire part with the same two characters you have chosen. So you're not limited like you were back then. So that allows you to get the items that you could have gotten, but instead had to miss because you had no choice in what you could do. Like so, we're going to play a 0 here. Now there's where we found a rare metal. But we're not done here yet. I don't know if we can get every single item yet, but for now we'll just go for the ones we can get. Getting this life up, of course, be a tremendous boon, because at least now we have, like, more health. Which is pretty obvious since I grabbed a life up. So we're just pretty much going to go through the level as usual until we get to that door that was locked earlier near the very end. Once we take care of that, then we should be done. Also, this might be a good opportunity, you know, just go back to previous levels so you can grind for more medals. There is a trick that allows you to get an unlimited amount, but I'd rather not touch that because it's a bit of a glitch. So I'd rather ignore that and just do things naturally. Yeah, this item over here I can't reach because I don't have the appropriate power-up to destroy, like, well, rocks with my head. Well, it's really an armor part, not an ability, so to speak. But anyways, we're almost to that door. At least you don't have to take on the mid-boss again. Well, which is really the boss of this level. Okay, now this door is open to us. And now we're gonna get to our first armor capsule.
I thought something like this might happen someday, so I've prepared parts for you. First, I'll give you the neutral armor. You can power up this armor by adding parts to it. I have new parts for you. They're Buster Parts I. Equip this part, and you'll gain the ability to perform new kinds of charge attacks. Equip this new ability and board the capsule next.
Okay, so Armor Parts I, well, I in this game stands for Icarus. There's two types of armor for X. Icarus and Hermes.
I hope this is the last time we need to use weapons of war like this, X. I really do.
Yeah, here's the hoping, right? Okay, so now with the new Buster Parts, you have a different charge attack. A laser! Even your standard attack looks a bit different. A little bit more damaging, if I must say so myself. So with that, I think we're done. Alright, I'm pretty sure we can just go back to the R&D lab. Yeah, that's the very convenient thing about this game. You can actually leave a level even if you never finished it.
Nice work out there.
Huh, I will, actually. Do I... Yeah, I can create new chips, but what one, exactly? I know it's like only one, because I only found one rare metal. Let's see who it's for. It's probably for Axel, then. No? Huh. Or maybe it's like weapon bottle full. I think that's what it is. So you know what? I'll get one, because it could come in handy. I'll probably... Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop the video here, and in the next part, we're gonna go for Gigabolt Man-O-War. See you later, everyone.